Welcome back to Nola Reviews. This is your boy Kels. I've been gone for a while, but I'm back. Still dealing with the pandemic, the coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic, just like all of you, rest of you guys out here. So I'm just hoping that you're safe. I'm hoping that you keep your family safe. And we gotta get through this, the movie industry, just movie entertainment and content have been taking a big hit because of this pandemic. Getting a lot less new material out, a lot less new movies, a lot less new shows out right now because of the pandemic, obviously. But we're gonna push through. We gotta push through. We gotta make it through. So I think this is gonna end at some part. It has to end at some part. But the new norm right now is mask. The new norm right now is slowly release, slowly drop movies, and you basically have to just catch up on the things that you haven't seen yet, and that's basically what I've been doing. And one of those gems today, actually two of them, but one of them I'm gonna get started on first is Dr. Sleep. Now, Dr. Sleep is a movie, a follow-up to The Shining, basically. And when I first heard about this movie coming out, which it came out in 2019, I instantly wanted to watch it. I don't know what kept me from going to see it or watching it, but I finally just watched it and finally appeared on a premium HBO channel last week, I want to say, a couple of weeks ago maybe, and I watched it and I loved it. I loved it. I didn't think that I was gonna like it that much, but it was actually pretty good. So let's get into it. Nola Reviews. Kels, let's start this. So Dr. Sleep, starring Ewan McGregor. Now Ewan McGregor, he played in a lot of stuff. I most notably know him as Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars. That's just me. But he did a great job in the prequels to Star Wars. He's been a lot of other material, and again, Dr. Sleep, he's following up, doing a great job. He plays the kid, the old grown up kid, Danny, from the first The Shining movie and the books of Dr. Sleep and The Shining. So, which are Stephen King novels. So you think of Danny, he's called Doc also from, the Bugs Bunny character. What's up, Doc? His parents called him that. And Danny is all grown up. He has the shine. He has the shining power. So, which he calls, it's been characterized in the book and the movies as the shine. Now, he had those, I'm pretty sure he had those gifts. He did have those gifts in The Shining. I'm trying to remember The Shining. I do remember the fact that The Shining was based off the movie. It's still the longest movie. It didn't follow the same traction as the books, which pissed off Stephen King, of course, who's a great novelist. I love Stephen King, especially in the horror novel fumes and everything. But Stanley Kubrick, he did the Shining movie, and he didn't particularly follow the book as, blow by blow like Stephen King would have wanted. So, of course, that pissed off Stephen King, who had a beef with Stanley Kubrick, who did the Shining movie, and they're both classics. The book and the Shining movie, they're both great pieces of artwork. If you know me, you know that I love movies, and I consider movies art. And of course, the book Shining, which I read before, Stephen King did a great job. So, and it's it follows his Dark Tower book series. So now this is all one universe for him. But anyway, Stanley Kubrick did a great job. Now, this director that did Dr. Sleep, and I'm trying to remember his name, but he did such a great job with this movie, Dr. Sleep. And when you think about it, he followed the book and The Shining, and it'll incorporate both aspects from the book and the movie. He followed Stanley Kubrick's movie, and he followed Stephen King's books. And that's just genius. I mean, you don't want to be on one side of the spectrum on and piss everybody off. But he adapted the book and the movie into Dr. Sleep. And his name was Mike Flanagan. Mike Flanagan did an amazing job incorporating both. I think he deserves a big time, standing ovation from, whomever, the Writers Guild, because he was a writer before he was a director. And also just for doing a great job with this movie, man. I mean, Mike Flanagan just deserves big ups. And look, Dr. Sleep stars Evan McGregor. It's directed by Mike Flanagan. Rebecca Ferguson plays Rose the Hat. I'm sorry. I'm saying Rose in the Hat. Whatever. Rose the Hat. Rebecca Ferguson. She stand-up character. She does a great job in this movie. Also, she basically plays the antagonist. It's her and a group of people that just want to steal the shine of kids. And, oddly enough, if she would have ran across or sensed Danny's shine when he was young, of course she would have killed him and took his shine, his power, which, in the movie comes up as smoke or fog, and this group just sucks it up to remain young. Their whole thing is to live forever, or as long as they can, stay as young as they can. So, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's directly adapted from the books, and it's a great plot device. Kelly Cameron played Abra Stone. Well, it's Abra in the movie. Abra Stone, like abracadabra. But she also has a shine. She becomes close with Danny. They talk in the movie, and I forgot to mention spoilers. This is a spoiler show because this movie been out since 2019. Don't come back talking about you haven't saw this and I'm spoiling nothing for you, because this movie been out. But anyway, Abra has to shine just like Danny has as a kid. She gets in touch with Danny. They become friends, basically. She even calls him Uncle Danny. So, but her shine is so powerful. Abra, that is. Abra Stones. Her shine is so powerful that she's overpowering Rose the Hat. Which, oddly enough, sees from the movie, that almost never happens. So, I mean, man, the movie adaptation follows the book, but it also follows The Shining from the first movie. And it's just a great job done. I mean, I mean, everybody in this movie, I can give kudos to everybody. Cliff Curtis, who played Billy Freeman, the best friend, Danny's best friend, his mentor. And the guy Carl Lombard, who played Dick Halloran, who was the mentor, teaching Danny how to use his powers. The movie Dr. Sleep, you have to watch it to understand how good it is. So you have to be a fan of Stephen King's novels and his books, because I think you will love Dr. Sleep after watching it. So at the end of the day, my review of Dr. Sleep is it's a really good movie. You don't need no alcohol or drugs to enjoy it. You are going to enjoy this movie hands down, because it's that good. It's that great. So the only thing I would say keeping it from being legendary is that, because even though the plot is strong, it's not The Shining. It's not as good as The Shining. The Shining was just, based on the movies, not the novel adaptation. The Shining, Stanley Kubrick, was just top notch, and I'm a lover of The Shining movie. Dr. Sleep wasn't as good, epic as The Shining, but it stands on its own. It's its own movie. And like I said, it takes adaptations from the movies and the books, so I give it props. It does a good job. It's just not on the Shining level. So you're gonna enjoy it. You don't have to bring no alcohol or nothing extra. You're going to enjoy Dr. Sleep, just as I did. So watch it and let me know how you feel about it. All right. Anyway, the next movie I'm going to review for you guys is The Upside. Now, The Upside is a movie, more of an inspirational movie, man. The Upside was just big time. I really enjoyed that movie, the Upside. Like, I really didn't think that I would like that movie as much as I did, but I really did. Neil Bergens is the director of The Upside. He done a great job. He did a great job with this movie, directing this movie. The writers did a great job writing this movie. This is all spoiler territory. I'm going to spoil this one for you also, so don't get at me about spoilers. But the movie stars the legendary, probably best actor in the game right now, Bryan Cranston, who plays Philip Lacasse. I'm about to say lacrosse, but Lacasse. Philip Lacasse. Bryan Cranston just smashes this role. He plays a rich guy who was paralyzed from the neck down, who's cranky, probably ready to die, want to die, but he forms this relationship with Dale Scott, who's played by Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart actually does the best acting I ever seen him do in any movie, any comedic role, whatever you want to say. Kevin Hart act his ass off in this movie. Easily the best acting performance I've ever seen Kevin Hart do. And not to mention, The Upside has a great plot. You know, Kevin Hart's this guy out of jail, down on his luck, just looking for any old job. Applies for the job to be a caretaker to Philip, who's Bryan Cranston, of course, and they form a relationship. Also, not leaving out Nicole Kidman, who played Yvonne. Now, I didn't even notice that was Nicole Kidman at first. I expected Nicole Kidman, excuse me, not trying to disrespect her, please don't take no offense, but I thought she would be a lot older, you know, because she was always a hot actress, a big time good actress. Also, always had the looks. She looked great in this movie. She looked like she was in her early 30s. Like Nicole, I don't know how old Nicole Kidman is, but if she's in her 40s or 50s, which I suspect that she might be, she looks great. Oh man, she looked phenomenal, and she did a great job in the movie also. Anyway, she plays, I don't want to say caretaker, because she's not the caretaker, but she's basically the caretaker of his company. Or, you know, she works for Philip and takes care of him and his company and his money, basically. And of course, you know, right off top, you see Kevin Hart kind of suggested that those two guys, you know, Yvette and Philip, had some kind of romantic relationship, which they didn't at the time. But by the end of the movie, you see that they worked their way to that. And I mean, the movie, The Upside, it's a great plot. It's a great movie. It's a feel-good movie that doesn't come off as a feel-good movie. It comes off as a really good movie with a really strong plot, played by great, talented actors. One of them legendary, of course, Bryan Cranston just knocks this role out the park, just like he does every other role he plays. I think Bryan Cranston is probably the best actor on planet Earth, to be honest with you. He's big time. He really is. And this role he plays in this movie just fulfilled all those titles. Like I say, this is the best role I've ever seen Kevin Hart play in. And Kevin Hart does a really good job in this one also. So The Upside, at the end of the day, my ranking for the upside is it's a legend.